Welcome back to Marshall Remodel. This is a video that's part of the Mad County Build series, which is the home that we've been building for our family for the past couple of years. And we have been getting so many questions from you guys about when we plan to move into the main house, because we are currently living in the garage. So we thought we would just take you around, show you what's going on, and give you some of our best guesses as to when things will be finished. Paul does have the upstairs air conditioner ready to go. So this week I cleaned the second floor, bedrooms and hallway, just so that we have the option to throw our mattresses up there, because it is summer in Iowa. It has been really hot, and we want to make sure that we do have a more comfortable spot to sleep in. I even had some great little helpers to get this job done. It's relatively clean up there since we have been keeping things picked up throughout the construction process. Down here, once we get the floors all finished, we're going to be able to move the kitchen cabinets in here, the appliances in here, our dining room table if we want. You know, there's just a lot of possibilities for getting us more out of the garage and into the house. Once we have freed up some of the room in the garage, we are planning on getting the hardwood floors laid in the second floor, and that's really going to give our family an opportunity to move all of our stuff up there. So Paul and I are planning on using the guest room for a while as the kids get used to the new space, and we'll be able to get the kids all set up and stuff in there. And then one of my big goals is going to be to get the majority of the trim painted. So I'm going to be on trim painting duty, and I'll try to share like what process I come up with. If you have kind of lived and had to do all of this in the midst, and you have any tips and tricks for keeping it organized and getting it done, let me know. A fun project I did with the kids the other day was to let them paint something on their floor. I thought that this would be a really cool way to have a secret keepsake underneath the flooring for maybe a future generation to find. Last but not least is going to be the master shower. We are going to do a completely tiled shower in there. We actually have not gotten the tile yet for that space. We're going to just make sure that everything else is complete before we tackle that final project. There are a couple of spaces that you may or may not be surprised that aren't going to be part of this final push to get the house considered officially done. That would be the mudroom and the pantry. We have not planned out the cabinetry in there, and if you've ever built a house or remodeled, you probably understand that, you know, we want to get the house considered done. We want to consider ourselves having fully moved in, and then we'll just work on adding some character to the home over the next few months. So you're probably going to see us moving on to some other projects, coming back to this one. you've enjoyed this tour. I hope it's given you a little bit more insight into our build. Check out our website for more information. We're trying to add a lot of sourcing for all of the different materials that we are using on the exterior and the interior. There's a lot of places that you're able to get great discounts through Marshall Remodel. So let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. We'll catch you on our next video.